Go.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome again. It's Monday night, and you've left us, you've left me in exactly the same position as I was 2 weeks ago.
He's not moved.
I haven't done anything.
I can't look at the screen, Ted, because I'm seeing gold or brass, and it's burning my retinas.
Yeah, I'm
not moved at all in the intervening fortnight. You're not even for a week.
Frightening everybody because tonight, although it's a gallery night, when we take the chance to have a look at what you've been posting in the Facebook page, the Scale Model Addicts, I'm going to have a go at doing some photo etch. Well, I probably won't be doing too much of that because I've also got a cup of tea like him next door.
Do we need to mute your microphone now then, Ted, just in case?
Yeah.
It's like of all the things to do when you can't afford to be distracted.
Yeah. And I've even got some fresh super glue, CA.
Oh, the Zach CA, yeah, that's good stuff, that is.
Yeah, I will probably guarantee that by the end of the chatting and the end of the night, that nothing will happen apart from me gluing my fingers together.
Yay!
Yeah,
to the bench.
To the background of us three laughing and mocking you.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, glued my fingers together like I did at work once. I was on night shift and doing a bit of modelling in, how you do in your tea break, and I glued my fingers together, and I couldn't get them apart. Now, how would you explain to the superintendent that you glued your fingers together? But
so somebody came in and did that and then stole a load of stuff and then went out again.
I normally amble into the wife talking to the front of her slippers going, I've been using super glue again. She's like, what do I need to undo? Yeah.
But with some judicious use of hot water and cups of tea, and on the end of a blunt knife, I managed to prise my fingers apart.
I suppose you would be in big trouble.
Absolutely.
Big trouble if you have to explain to them that you've got sticky fingers.
She's got a little bottle of extra thin, an old spare extra thin bottle, and it's got acetone in it.
The thing is, it wasn't just gluing my fingers together, but I was building a motor torpedo boat at the time, and I actually had a torpedo tube glued between the two fingers.
Yep.
Hello, Andy. By the way, Andy's just popped in the chat.
Yes, I've done that. It's good to have a little bottle of debonder, but it takes forever to actually do its magic.
Yeah, H keeps it on a little shelf next to the sink now in the kitchen. It's like, because I've glued both hands together before, and I go in there and I'm like, I've done it again. Oh, God, she knows
but
really.
At least debonder smells nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, don't forget this is a show, folks, for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your model making needs. All of them.
How many?
All of them.
All of them. How many, Ted?
All of them.
How many, Chris?
Most of them.
Ever the optimist.
Yeah, it's not yours till you put it in your basket.
So we did there, Ted.
Are we up to there yet?
Not yet, Ted. Not yet, Ted. Steady now, Eris. Now, it is a gallery show tonight. So if you've not been to facebook.com/groups/scale model addicts with the S on the end and posted your pictures up, do that now. We're starting off from, I think, roughly where we left off last time. We might get to the very newest stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see how long it goes on for. And we're going to go through and look at your work. If you're watching this and embedded in somewhere, though, like Twitter or Facebook or somewhere, click on the YouTube icon in the lower right corner and you can join us on YouTube, where you can watch as well, but also join the live chat, because we've got the live chat in front of us. Yeah. You can ask us questions, and I will be pulling a little giveaway later again, don't forget. So if you haven't put a comment on the last live show, Monday show, which is whatever episode this is, take one off, 292 or whatever it was. Yeah. Make sure to go and put a comment on that, because there were 3 comments on it last time I checked.
There you go, folks. Links in the chat, folks. Even though Fox has got it open, I thought I'd put the link in because...
Thank you very much.
Multitasking again, isn't it, mate?
You are, I know.
Retro Rabbit has done the maths. So for 97.72% of all your model making needs.
Absolutely. Well done.
Is the percentage they don't do like chocolate?
Yeah,
They do actually, because it's on the front counter.
Yeah. Just while we're on, between us leaving last week, 2 weeks ago, and this week, I believe that eModels has been at Scale Model Scotland. I wonder if anybody in chat went and met them.
Yeah.
Or do we not reach far enough across the border?
Well, they had the little God hand stall, didn't they, in the Scottish in the model show in Scotland? So
Absolutely.
yeah, I haven't heard back from Pete Mate or anybody. I don't know if you guys have, how it went, or James or anybody.
No, not for a couple of days. Probably will do, because I've got some stuff that I'm shooting this week for them, so probably get a response.
You get all the gossip. Yes, I'm sure they had a great time. They do. The little God hand stand does go down quite well when they do shows.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
See,
yes,
I
don't
didn't
forget,
think it was until next month, and it was like, yeah.
I totally forgot until I scrolled down through the
Yeah,
group. And
that's
was
why
like,
I was doing me filming this week, so that they could have had it on a USB stick for the show. But it's like, well, they're going to Telford, didn't they? So I think anyway.
They could have just used that other stuff they used before, I suppose. Because you were the face, or rather the hands of God Hand at the Telford show, weren't you?
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, that's when my little Japanese fan club was born, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, the guys at God Hand, they love you. They
The
love your
eccentric Englishman.
Yeah,
I've become worse.
Yeah, they've probably got a shrine in Japan now to festa.
Yeah.
little Shinto shrine.
Yeah, they've knocked down that big Gundam and put a big fest up. Oh, that's horrible fault, isn't it, eh?
That's
Well,
like
does
that
it move?
episode of The
That's the
Simpsons,
question.
isn't it? Where Homer is on the cereal or whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be exactly the same with Festa.
It lights up at night and all the smoke comes out when it moves. Psh, that's about realistic for you, isn't it?
Dr. Evil's lair, wouldn't it? Just this big pork pie out.
Like red eyes come out of the front and it's all glowy. But of course, it has to have all the Japanese anime sound effects.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the Festa Zone.
Yeah, so don't forget, folks, as it's a show for eModels, please keep it family friendly in the chat, of course. And please don't talk about other model retailers, because it is a show for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your modelling needs.
There you go. So it's not cool to talk about other shops.
You can talk about food and takeaways and
All the
beverages.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Gin.
And gin.
Oh,
Ted,
yeah.
did you know that James May's got his own gin brand now?
Yes.
Oh, that might be worth you checking out.
Pete's had two reasons for doing the show in Scotland. One, it's good for business, and second, he was running low of good whiskey.
Absolutely.
Never brought me any back.
I'm surprised you didn't try and go along with him, Ted. Do you need a little hand on the stand, Pete, mate?
Yeah,
He's come back with 2 tankers full of single malt, mate, but he's not told Ted where he's put them.
yeah, that's it.
Hey, they've got a lot of stowage space in that 3.5 foot yacht, I tell you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ted didn't go with him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, who have we got in chat, Festa? You like doing the chat stuff. Who have we got in
Yeah,
chat?
I'll do a bit of the old chatty kins. I'll have a looky kins. We've got me, obviously. You've got Natasha saying hello. Crafting
Natasha.
Budgie Bummer. The lovely Gemma is in, saying hello. Hope you're keeping well. Issuing the hugs. Bill's in from LW Modelling, saying last time I saw a lineup like this, they were all holding numbers up in front of themselves.
I don't normally walk with a lisp.
We're all in the chat saying hello to everyone. Anders Eriksson is in saying hello, friends. Hello, Anders. How you doing, mate? The lovely Jacqueline is in from Crafting with Jacqueline. Say good evening, gents. How do, Jackie? Lovely to see you back. The Bobbins, Lord Bobbins is in saying good evening.
Good evening, Bobbins.
We got someone else there with no name saying hi all. Hi.
Hi, no name.
Retro's in, so press all the buttons simultaneously so that you don't know exactly which made everything go wrong. Yeah. That was me. I was chatting to these three and I kind of forgot to press the button, so my bad. But Andy Preston is in, saying hello. Hello, Andy.
Hello,
As
Andy.
is Wolf Ritchie and Phil East. Hello to both of you.
And Phil.
Andy is in from Quiddensdale's Scale Modelling. Hello, Andy. Lovely to see you in, mate. Missed seeing you around for a little while, mate. Hope you're okay. David from Sprower Glue's in. Now I know why Fox
David.
asked me to do the chat, because I know the names of all the... Yeah.
There is
I was
that.
just
There is that
thinking
little
that.
bit of
I was
tactic
thinking
there.
it's convenient.
It is, isn't it? Because, saying, hi, Tad. Tad, I think he meant Ted. Colin, Guru and chat. Anders says it's okay here, Gemma. Lovely, mate. Bill says, always wait at least 30 seconds from using super glue and going for a saves an awkward A&E visit. Yeah, I can imagine, mate.
Always wash your hands after chopping chili peppers.
Especially if your other hand is glued to a slightly moody-looking copy of Razzle. Scale Modelling Chaos AK, a Crystal is in saying evening or good evening. How are you, mate? Jeff Light is in, says, hi, guys. Love to you, Jeff. And Maggie with Huggage. Phil Lewis is saying good evening or hello, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Retro says for 97.7%, 72% of all your model making needs.
Oh.
Anders says, is it just me or is Festa's mini picture animated? Nah, it's you, mate. Are you sure you've not been drinking, mate?
Have you been on the special sauce, perhaps?
Absolutely. Bobbins is in and he says, is there a What's in Store tonight? Not on a gallery show, mate. The What's in Store will be the next Gang of Four, which is the week after next week, mate, when it'll be my store.
It wouldn't have happened to been Fox's turn tonight, would it?
No, it was my turn tonight, mate. But
Oh,
being that we're doing a gallery, it was like, so...
We focus on the people.
Absolutely. We'll do the What's in Store. It's my What's in Store for the next show. Right. Are you prepared? We have got the legend, model making community's very own.
Sagan.
Yes, it's Lord Jeff from the Candygram for Mongoland, folks, is in the house.
The neurochemistry of the brain is astonishingly busy. The circuitry of a machine more wonderful than any devised by humans.
There you go, mate. Gemma's saying hello to everyone in the chat. Retro's saying ex-wife had an aunt that was an awful singer, but had an album that was a big deal in Japan. Oh, happy days. We got some bellies and benches. Bill's got belly, shit, schnitzels.
Oh dear.
Seam lines. What?
Bench, stop it. Is mid, sort not big modelling. Bevy is coffee baboon. Is Nigel balloon is blue. Happy days. Moving on. Crystal's got a pepperoni pizza and a 35th Speyer M8 Hellcat. Bevy is OJ and lemonade. Redlead says good evening, as does Dark Scorpion. Phil East, his belly is roast gammon, even gammon.
Good morning.
He's got a bit of roast gammon, you know.
Roast gammon,
Ben,
your
she's
vegetables.
working on a 3D printed UFO shadow moon base interceptor.
Ooh, nice.
Gets in. Bill says to Guru Fox, you're having the beef sweats tonight. There you go. Phew, there
You know,
you go.
I do miss the factoids.
Festa's factoids.
Yeah, just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah, I have been asked by a few people whether they'll come back. I might do a once a month Festa's factoids section, folks.
Or if it's like
Just have the hour of factoids, yeah?
if it's like a special scientific event type date or something.
Yeah, a meaningful date, because they was beginning to repeat themselves, wouldn't they? So
Yeah. Everybody likes the bit of
But I
Festa.
have been asked, so yeah, we'll probably do something maybe once a month or when there's a key event coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny going back to what you were saying about groups. It's funny how many like groups fail in Europe but suddenly do really well in like either Japan or Korea.
Well, look at when the Berlin Wall came down. Who did we
I know
have
where
on
you're going.
screen singing? David and his Hasselhoff. What's that all
Yeah.
about? But
He's
the
massive in
Germans
Germany.
love them. They
Oh,
love
yeah.
him.
A friend I used to go to school with and hung around with while I was at university, his sister, I think they formed a
It's David
girl
Hasselhoff.
band. It's David Hasselhoff, yeah. It was amazing. The chest hair was really disturbing when she had a bra. His sister was in a band called, I think it was Fluffy, they were called. And they didn't get anywhere except, I think, in Japan where they were massive. Apparently.
Absolutely. Sprue and Glue says, I can hear Chris, but not see him. Yeah, Chris isn't on camera. He's doing all job at the moment, mate.
Yeah, Chris is the voice from the gods.
Yeah, he's the voice of good reason and intelligence.
Not that there's any point for any of the rest of them to be on camera tonight, but you know,
And
you've got to have saints.
Yeah, he's
Did you say good reason and
Yeah, he's been professional. He's the voice of reason and control over us idiots because
He's
Somebody-
the
somebody's
BBC
gotta
announcer.
because he basically says, "I'm going to tell Gemma," and we'll go, "Yeah, all right, we'll behave now."
Being the voiceover voice, that means you get to say something and then say, except for viewers in Scotland.
Terms and conditions apply.
I'm afraid this is the end of the world, except for viewers in Scotland.
Yeah, BBC Television, London, W12, 8QT.
Yeah, Retro Rabbit Studios in and says, Bella, sour... I love the fact he's Canadian and he says Bella, a dead northern.
Yeah.
Bella, sour cream and onion flavoured crisps. Ooh, drank.
Nice.
Cherry Coke, bench, error 418, it's pineapple.
I think tonight's medal for smelliest belch of the night award is going to go to Retro, innit? Because that is a combo, innit?
Yeah, sour cream and onion flavoured crisps, get in.
Especially if it's a bit chilly and he does a belch under the duvet, he's going to be like chained in, and he's like, oh.
Ooh. Well, I sent Fester a picture the day, and it was, I had bendy sausage, beans, and a bottle of really fizzy ginger ale.
Yeah.
And it didn't have any ill effect apart from at one point when I was nestled under the duvet and did the world's biggest trump. It was just like, it went on for about an hour.
Or Dutch oven, yeah.
And it was like, I was like, this is awesome, but I want to go to sleep now, please.
Yeah. Bill says it is National Play-Doh Day, so that would be good for a factoid.
Don't you just love the smell of Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It amazes me how many things in life actually smell like Play-Doh as well.
But it isn't as good as when you open a fresh pot of Master's brush cleaner.
No. The only thing that comes close to that is opening a fresh spool of Memorex 1/4-inch tape circa 1993 for your 1/4-inch 8-track tape recorder.
Or
Reel-to-reel tape.
opening up a brand new iPhone.
Oh, yeah. Or an old book. We talked about that the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, old book spell. I'm just sitting there scared watching Ted with his photo etch and his bender. I'm like, I can't unsee this. This is really traumatising me, Ted. It really is.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we're all like, we're doing a gallery show tonight, so we can sit there and do nothing. We'll just talk for a minute and then do the gallery. And Ted's like, I'm going to do some work.
Abbo says, evening folks in England, Ireland and Wales, while we in Scotland will pop to your thinking box. Happy days.
Yeah. Bobbin says, belly tiramisu, bench back to the Vesa, beverage decaf coffee. I don't see the point in that. Baboon, hands the baboon.
You need hands.
And Rabbit says he's Scottish-Canadian, haven't been back to the homeland. Scotland had a big immigration to Canada in like a couple of hundred years ago. It's a massive Scot population.
Yeah.
Descendants in Canada.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
It's almost like going back home because years and years and years, gazillions of years ago, Scotland was attached to New York, wasn't it?
It certainly was. And
See, there's a factoid for you.
Yeah, and my street that I live on was probably somewhere down in the southern hemisphere, just on its own.
Told you it was a southerner, but you wouldn't have it.
I know. We once had good weather, then we became
Yeah.
northern and it all went downhill. Athol says, belly, haggis, neeps and tatties. Good lad.
Happy
Bev,
days.
coffee.
I mean, me and Chris noticed this when we last went to eModels. We got 1 mile north of Watford and the cobble streets started. It was like, yeah.
All the street lights turned to being lamp-lit rather than
went to
electric.
being candles, didn't they, on the end of a bit of wood? It's like, yeah, we're getting
We're all
into
the men
more-
wearing their big thick wool 3-piece suits and flat caps
Yeah.
while they walk into
And
pit.
the light just dimmed and the clouds mysteriously all went grey.
Did all the policemen have them little stripes on the end of their sleeves?
Yeah.
I didn't see any policemen. I don't think you had them up there.
We got to your neck of woods, there was people walking around 10 foot in front of every car carrying a red flag. It's what's that all about?
That's because they were directing it to where they were going to steal it.
Yeah.
Turn left, I'll nick you around the corner. Yeah. Right, I suppose we better do the presenting scene as Ted's busy, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, I really am traumatised, but he has been rather professional.
He is, isn't he? What is that bit, Ted? Do you know what it is?
Is he still there? Has he
He's
passed
there.
out?
He's got his headphones off, I reckon.
Fingers are moving.
Crystal, Belly. Being Scottish Canadian, does that mean you apologise for being tight fisted? Laugh out loud. Whoa, controversial. Controversial.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, says Rabbit. Right, shall we go and do some showing off the people's works?
Yeah, you want to do your gallery bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, let's go and have a look when Ted can talk all about them. I've got to press a
Yeah.
button now. How do I do the thing? I've got to minimise that and then do that. And where's it gone? There it is.
There you go. I've added it to
all
the
of it.
stage.
I
was
bet it
full
shows
screen,
lots
so I
of
couldn't find
things
the
that he
button.
doesn't know about, so he's going to leave it up to us to talk about.
There
Well,
you
when
go.
it comes down to like, trains and planes. But anyway, yes, I found a good place to start, which was hundreds of months ago. And we shall start with the post from Richard Percy, who is a level 1 contributor. He says, P40 Kitty Hawk double build, 1/72 scale, Red Star, 24 Soviet service, Airfix, HGE RAF European Theatre trumpeter, HGE wing roundels, airbrushed, both finished in Vallejo paints and varnish, weather with oils and flurry wash, Jarvis Scenics used on the base.
Absolutely. There you go.
Do apologies if I don't read out everything that people have posted in the notes for their things, because we need to get through quite a few tonight, so we might have to whiz through some of them.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
That is rather sexy, isn't it?
Something to be
What I
said
need to know now were these builds plain sailing? So I did. Sorry, I can't help
Are
myself.
you trying to
I
propel yourself further
I
into
thought that was a hurricane, but is it a typhoon?
We read the words, didn't we? I'll have to... Hang on. What were the words? Kitty Hawk double build.
Oh, it's
There you
Kitty
go.
Hawk.
Pay attention, 007.
Leave him alone, you bully.
He's got the easy line or the ammo mig rigging on there. Very
Absolutely.
nice bit of panel line work there.
There isn't
Very
it?
nice.
Excuse me.
I'm always impressed when people can get all the in-depth weathering on little tiny 1/72 planes and look at
Oh,
the
mate.
painting on the
When
canopy.
you see them
Oh, I see
chipping
that,
tanks.
That's such nice canopy work as well. Crisp frames on those canopies. Very, very nice.
Oh,
I
it's
like the
quite
way the
nice.
Russian one is snowy and the British one is not snowy. Ooh,
Quite
nice
nice.
Oh,
streaky.
look at that.
It's got a filthy, dirty bottom.
Let's have a swig of drink.
Ooh, always partial to a bit. No, moving on. So, Richard, that's awesome. Very nice work, Richard Percy there. Yeah.
Oh,
And
well
it's
done,
nice to see a
Richard.
bit of rigging on them as well, because you often don't get the antenna
It
lines and
shows.
stuff.
It shows how just altering the colours on an aircraft changes its
Oh,
appearance.
absolutely.
Completely.
I can remember when you did your Oshkosh, Ted, just applying filters brought it to life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big secret. That if you've never tried it before, try some filters on your model. It changes the colours and everything.
Especially if you've got something like coloured like a very light tan or whites and stuff, just the hint of a lightest filter can take it from just say white to a cold white or a warm white.
Makes a
those kind of
huge
things.
difference.
Oh yeah.
I
did
don't
a red
have a
filter.
lot of filters, but it is something that I am looking into getting a nice little range of filters because, they are really useful.
I had a thing that I'd painted and it was a red vehicle with lots of chipping and I'd made a right mess of it and it looked like I had the measles. So I put a red sort of glaze / filter on it and it brought it all together with the chipping and fixed it.
Does make a
So there you
difference,
go.
doesn't it?
Richard Percy, awesome work. Thank you for posting that. Who is next? We have, it's a big hello to all the new members. We'll skip past that.
Absolutely.
Dudley scale model cars. With this kit, went simple and easy. It's a Toyota Altezza RS200 by Fujimi. It's 1/24th. Used Mr. Hobby Black Primer, Lacquer Silver, Lacquer Clear Green, and Mr. Hobby GX 100.
Happy days.
You may not know this, but Dudley scale model car is an Xbox ambassador like me and Festa.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's very nice. Just the one picture, I think. Yeah, just the
Yeah. A panorama.
one. It reminds me of like the professionals type titles with all the different.
Oh, hold up. You
exactly.
just said that word again, didn't you? I've come over all cold again.
I didn't mean in the sense of us. I meant in the sense
What's
of
worse,
rolling over the bonnet.
professional or photo etch?
Yeah, 2P. You don't like words that start with P, do you?
No.
Steady. So, very
Behave.
easy. Very nice work on that, Dudley.
It is
Yeah,
nice.
Scale model car.
Was the Altzia, was that an English production car in England? I can't think.
I don't know actually. I don't recognise the name. The Altezza.
The other thing I do find about a lot of car kits is they're all left-hand. They're always all left-hand drives.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that'll pick up.
Especially if it's Revell, because it's Revell Germany, isn't it? It's all left hookers.
Yeah, it's because I don't think there are any UK models.
Same as Revell US, and it's left hookers. So
Yeah, I don't. Airfix do a tiny number of car kits, but
you can convert them, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Japan have got a right-hand drive, haven't they? They do.
Yeah.
Nice kits, so
Same as Australia.
yeah.
G'day, bro.
They all drive on the correct side of the road.
Yeah, so there you go. Dudley Scale model cars. If you see him on Xbox, whatever his gamer tag is, because I can't remember.
Absolutely.
He's an ambassador, so ask him questions. He'll help you out. That's when
Absolutely.
Yeah. Next up, that was advertising a Monday show. Ooh. Jack Holmes says the 148th SU-25 from Zvezda is complete.
Oh, that looks sexy, doesn't it?
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
How do you zoom in on Facebook? It's just
See the magnifying glass that's got the plus on
there
it?
we go.
Yeah, that's zoom.
That's
the
the
other
one.
one with the minus is zoom out, Fox.
I've never had to zoom on Facebook before. There we go. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
he
nice.
had one job, Chris.
Well, I've never had to zoom before. There we go. That's very nice.
That is, isn't it?
Right. The very soft camouflage. It's most pleasant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's also got 8 billion decals, it looks like, as well.
Austin Allegro Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I had one.
That-
the dirty
That was
bottom.
my first car.
Lost Allegro.
Yeah.
That's a full. That's a full weapon load, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah. That means I know 2 people who've driven an Austin Allegro. Cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's very nice paint.
It is, isn't
Very
it?
nice paint job. That makes it look enormous, that shot. If something looks like this is another model that's like 5 times the size.
I can't recall the photograph being taken anywhere near my bench, mate, so it's not that.
No, I mean, everything does look massive on your bench when it's placed upon your bench.
I know, scary, isn't it? It's because when I bought the Hobby Zone, I got it in 30-second scale.
Ah, you see. There you go. So that's some very nice work by Jack Holmes there. Very subtle weathering.
It is, isn't it? Less is more.
Yep, less is always more. Very nice, that Jack.
Yeah, I really like that. That's nice bird, that.
Yeah, sort of fully laden kit. going on
Athol
there.
says, sorry, evening college skipper Ted, where's Chris? As I said earlier, Chris is in on audio, mate. He
I
can
am
hear
here.
you.
Listen, I can hear.
And Ron's just joined us, says hi, Cole and Paddle, and all in chat. Good evening.
Hello again, Ron.
Hey, Rob. Yeah, so, Jack Holmes, thank you very much for submitting that. That's wonderful work. Very, very nice. That's me and Fest going live
I know.
several weeks ago, many weeks ago.
Many weeks ago, Mahoney.
And now we have, I think, the first post from Sophie Willis, who says, thank you for allowing me to join the group. Sophie loves RC on YouTube. I recently built a Tamiya Lunchbox classic kit.
Oh, look at
classic
that.
RC. I upgraded the motor, torque, tuned, so Lunchbox can do more wheelies. I also love making muffins.
Absolutely. Look at that.
It is a legendary RC, Tamiya RC.
It is, isn't
The
it?
Lunchbox.
Yeah.
You can guess as a YouTube name is Sophie Loves RC.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that she might be into this genre, Fox. I don't know what made me think it, though, mate.
Yeah, it's a subtle hint, wasn't it? Just there between the lines.
And just on a side note, look how tidy that bench is.
I know, Ted. It's proper profession, isn't it?
Well, the funny thing is that since she sort of started hanging around us nutters on the YouTubes, I think she started to get into actual kits now as well as RC, so that won't last. The tidy bench will go away.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Mind you, I've done well. I've kept my bench tidy now. This is month number 2, so yeah, I know.
And also, are you still in the good books?
Yes, I am, mate. It's nearly a year now, Fox.
I'm just, I don't know.
Are you doing something special for the year?
Phil Lewis has said that he's posted up a build progress of the US4 Interceptor. Thanks for that, Phil. But if we get a chance, we'll nip back and have a look at it.
Yep,
Absolutely.
We're working our way up to the top, so we might get to the top. We'll see. Hopefully. So there you go. That is the lunchbox, and I don't know if this is one where you have to paint it from the inside. If it's got the
Yeah, it'll always be.
Yeah, they come with a clear. Is it clear polycarbonate?
Yeah, that's the one you paint from the
Yeah,
inside.
that
like the
really
frog.
that really does your head in. That is, doesn't it? Backward thinking.
Yeah, 'cause am I right? You put the decals on, then paint, or the decals go on the outside? I can't remember.
Decals you can put on the outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you always used to anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like painting the trim around the windows and stuff. It's like,
Yeah, you got to do that before you put the top coat on it. Yeah.
I mean, when I
never used to think about any weathering. I don't know if you could do that. You can't do weathering first.
I don't know whether the chemicals would react to the polycarbonate or not. I don't know. But.
Yeah. I suppose you'd have to do it. You could do like a very light misty spray of Tamiya buff along the bottom of the...
I think being an RC model, it would be just naturally weathered anyway.
That would be true.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you could
on
probably,
the outside,
probably clear coat the outside and put a chipped layer down or a bit of streaking, I suppose, and then seal it in again with another clear coat. But
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've never built one, so yeah.
Yeah. I built a frog when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so I tried to brush paint it with green Tamiya.
You like green painted vehicles, don't
pretty
you?
much the same.
I was a kid. Now John Lee's here you go. It's where we can shut up and Fester can talk now. The 1199 Panigale.
Oh, get in there, yeah. You just want to hear me say Ducati, don't you?
Ducati.
There you go. Yeah, Ducati, yeah. Look at that. 1199 Panigale, he says in his exotic Italian there. You would have guessed, would you? I'm fluent, I am. But yeah, look at that. Single side swing arm, nice set of rims on there. And I must admit, it's a beautiful lipstick red there, mate. So yeah, well done, mate. Looking mint.
What do you do when you go around a corner on a bike like that?
You get your knee down, get
There
your
you go.
elbow down.
That's it, get your knee down. That's what they were waiting to hear.
Absolutely, mate. I do it in the armchair when I'm watching MotoGP. H come down one day with one of my old lids and said, "You might as well put that on your Burke."
Yeah. Sitting there getting your knee down on the chair.
I do get engrossed. I miss spin on two wheels more than I miss spin on four wheels.
Now, I should say that I just looked back up from the bench because I've been doing a little bit, and I looked at the picture on the screen, and I actually thought it was a sale room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a motorbike.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a
sale
real
room.
bike, mate. He's done a beautiful job on that.
It has. It's a fantastic paint job because it looks... The reflection on it looks completely to scale. So if you had that bike there with no context around it, you wouldn't know if that was a model or not.
It's that classic. It looks factory.
And that's
a skill.
I mean, I don't do shiny stuff, and I'm useless at it.
With
But
with the paddock stand as well, it looks good.
yeah,
Yeah.
getting that
What
shine
I need to
just
know
right.
is, did you do any stoppies? And yeah, I need to know all of this. A few wheelies and a couple of stoppies, mate.
Did you make brum brum noises, bike noises?
That happens as soon as you put the handlebars on, mate.
Plus, good few nice bikes in the background there.
Yeah,
But John Lee's beautiful work. Thank you very much for sharing.
absolutely. He's got Ninja Carbon in the background there. I'm so sad. I need to get out more.
He's got some figures as well. Look,
Yeah,
that looks like a Japanese. Somebody's making the Japanese
Absolutely.
robot girls,
absolutely. Yeah,
Japanese mecha girlies.
nice work there, John.
Now, some bloke called Fester.
Oh, some bloke there doing the same cobblers as me, mate.
Yeah, a wee bit of progress on the eModels live stream, and even carving my cobbled street scene for the mini art market.
God, do you know something? It seems strange seeing it in its original state there.
Yeah,
Because obviously I've got so used to looking at the painted version now. But yeah, that
it's going
was...
back a couple of months now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd literally just drawn them out and was starting to carve them. Yeah.
Cobbles.
Absolute. Good.
I like the fact you got your meat in the picture as well.
That's... There, behave. Please behave.
He can't help it. He always gets his meat, and it always looks bigger on the workbench as well.
Yeah, and that was before I recessed all the drain gullies and all of that lot as well. So yeah, seems strange seeing it in that state.
Yeah. Seeing your stuff when it's half built.
Yeah.
Now, I'm so clever, I'm going to guess there was a wall here, just by the lines.
Yes, yeah, it's, yeah. That was
that
marking out. Sorry, Ted, go on.
Yeah, I was just saying that is one advantage of sort of doing sort of videos of builds and things like that, that you can look back,
Yes.
see what you did.
Well, I've been filming this, Ted. I'm going to be releasing it in sections where you get a video of the milk truck, the beer truck, the figures, etc. And then there's going to be like a video just on the diorama itself, carving it and all of that lot. So I've got all the footage. I just need to sit and voice it all over, mate.
Yeah.
Split your meat up there as well.
Because it has garnered a lot of attention because people
Yeah.
didn't realise I still did this sort of work because I haven't filmed it for years. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're getting back into this kind of stuff now,
Yeah,
aren't
I'll
you,
get
big
it
league?
back into how I started. I mean, I used to do this sort of thing with das clay and balsa wood, you know, and build a little balsa wood buildings and things like that. And it's just nice to revisit it.
Also, you are a level 1 contributor.
Am I really?
Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I
Did you
don't
start at level 1?
It means this badge is awarded to members who earn 200 points based on comments and reactions received on your role in the group.
What do you get? Points for prizes, folks.
Points
keep
for
your
prizes.
posts, yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
keep your
there you go.
posts coming.
Next
But no,
up.
go on.
Oh, no, go on.
No, I've had such fun doing this build. I really have. So, yeah.
I've had great fun watching him do it every Wednesday. It's fantastic.
Mm.
Next up. Here we go, Ted.
Ordinary Rose.
From Modart633. The mojo has come for this little kit. After seeing the real Mary Rose last year, I had to purchase it from the shop after getting ID'd for this. Yes, I got ID'd.
Oh, nice one.
This is an ancient kit, this. I think we all made this as a kid at some point.
Good.
The real thing.
There's the real thing.
Which goes together probably better than the Airfix kit, but there you go.
There's gaps in it. Yeah.
I remember.
less gaps.
Yeah, better
I remember
details.
watching. Did you remember watching Blue Peter when they raised it from the deep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the fact it's the Mary Rose with white sails, brown wood, and gold trim, and you get red, blue, and green and white.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So we do need to show us pictures of this Mod Art 633 when you I don't think he's posted any further pictures of it.
Yeah,
Because it's an iconic, legendary little kit from our youth.
You want
And
to
when
try
we
doing
made
the
it when we were
rigging.
like 7, we just made a complete nonsense of it. We want to see how you
Poor old Ted. Carry on. It's all right. He's been trying to say something, bless him.
Go on, Ted.
Yeah, I was just going to say, try and do the rigging in 1/400 scale.
Yeah, definitely.
All the rigging.
Even with Easy Line or...
See, I'd have to get 2 of them, and I'd want to do one of it as the wreck in the frame, wouldn't you?
No.
I could send you 500 coffee stirrers. You can make
Did
it
you
out of that.
notice how I left that open, Ted, in the hope that you was going to say, oh, yeah, that would be a good idea, Cole, because Christmas is coming, Ted, and I was thinking of you, mate.
Yeah.
You can't call me that on air, mate.
There you go. So, wonderful little kit from our youth. Let us know how you get on with that. Thank you, Mod Art. Next up, it's that man again. Here's a closer look. Oh, it's from eModels. Here's a close look at your diorama. I think we've already seen this.
Yes, duplicate post, bless them, yeah.
Next up, I like to build a big cat every now and then, says Patrick Van Gil's skill modeler. Tiger Early Kursk 1943.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know what scale this is. I'm going to guess 1/35th, maybe, or 1/48.
Yeah, that is beautiful. I like that. It's that subtle again, isn't it? It's, yeah.
It's weathered enough that you can see it's dirty, but not so weathered enough that it's thrown mud at it.
Doesn't look overdone, does it? It's not overcooked.
Yeah, like you can see, like the texture in the mudguard bit there is just you can see that build-up of soil, and the yellow is discoloured nicely. It's like, that's really nice weathering.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice. Nice design, that tag. You can't really go wrong with a tiger.
It's iconic, isn't it?
It's a box with lots of wheels.
Yeah, but whoever would design a wheel system like that? So
The Germans.
I've been asking this myself recently, Ted, because I'm building the 35th Riffield Tiger 1. And I'm sitting there, why have all these wheels where the Sherman has a third of them amount of wheels and still clatters along quite happily?
Well, like 500 thin wheels, we can have just like less big fat wheels.
But it's that German over-engineering, isn't it? But, yeah.
Yeah, the designer would say, it is correct. Next up, Mike Lyon. Hi, this is my ICM 148 Spitfire Mark 9. Not a great kit, but I'm doing my best with it. It's a whip, and I found out the instructions give the wrong underside colour, so I need to change it. This is one of those, it's my first kit type things.
Look at that.
I think.
it's a Typhoon. Oh no, it's a Spitfire.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Now,
Whip as
now
well.
you'll get all the perfectionists now saying, the black and white invasion lines were never out straight. They were put on with mops and buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your model, do what you want.
We don't let those people in this group.
No.
They have no sway here. Very nice.
But I do like the camouflage on that.
It works, doesn't it?
That's
things in
that's
progress
actually
there.
one of the hardest things to do on an aircraft is put the camouflage on it because
Yeah.
it needs to flow properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like all the modelling, isn't it? It needs to be subtle. It needs to be visible, but it doesn't need to be polka dot visible, if that makes sense. It's
That like German Messerschmitt type. Fluffy. Oh, that's I tried that once with an airbrush. You have to have like a 0.2 for that.
Yeah.
Now I should add that going back to what we said before about look how tidy that bench is. This is a guy. Look at his bench.
I'm impressed.
This is what Sophie's bench will look like once she's been doing the modelling for a little while. The plastic kit modelling. So get used to this, Sophie, because this is what your bench is going to look like.
You end up with a 16-foot by 16-foot bench, but you end up working on an A4 sheet of paper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. And I can see in the top there's a seat and what looks like part of a tank cupola. There's a big tank being built on that bench.
There is.
We want pictures of that. Very nice work, Mike. Thank you for sharing.
That.
Yeah, let us know what it looks like when it's finished. If you haven't already, it might be up above. Lots of new people joining.
Welcome.
We're back to that man with the hands again for the next few posts. It was when you posted all these pictures.
Oh, God, this is going back to July, isn't it?
Yep. This is the Valentino Rossi Trio Bike Builds. Kit number 1, a 112 Tamiya Suzuki RGB 500 Team Galena. Got Graziano Rossi.
Yeah, that's Daddy Rossi, that is.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was his Suzuki RGB. Yeah, look at that. A really old kit, really old decals that had to be reprinted and so it was a challenge. But it was that old kit plastic, that kits were made of in them days. So it was a bit of a challenge, that build. It took me longer to do that single bike than it did the other two combined.
There was a lot of gentle persuading, was there?
Yeah, hell of a lot of fettling, mate. It was up there with space shuttles, booster and rockets. Yeah.
Oh, what about with Concorde?
Yeah, seen down the middle of the tank, rear section of mudguard, and it was like,
on that old plastic as well.
But it didn't come out bad, I must admit. I was pleasantly pleased. So, yeah, that was the first in the collection, that one.
That was the first in the collection. Next up.
Yes.
Kit number 2, the 112 Tamiya Honda NSR 500 Nastra Azzurro. Very nice beer. Valentino Rossi.
Yeah, this is the son of Valentino Rossi, iconic MotoGP rider. Not everyone's cup of tea. He's a Marmite rider. You either loved him or you hated him. But that aside, I couldn't fault the raw talent that the bloke brought to the sport and what he done for the sport and made it come into everyone's lounge. I think you can't replace that. Yes, he was a spiky character and played mind games, but he rode beautifully. And this was his breakthrough Honda, and I just like that bike. And it's 2-stroke, and the thing I enjoyed the most, the exhaust pipes.
You go around that side. Look at this. Look at that. That very subtle. I'll zoom in on that side.
It's well burned where they've welded across the seam there, and it's just burnt the metal. But
and you got it there. That is gorgeous.
Just thoroughly enjoyed putting that together. And I was looking at pictures of the real bike, and I'm like, I need to try to get that as near as damn it as I can. And to be honest with you, I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, you should be. Look at that. I mean, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
because that looks.
That does look nice, Cole.
It's a shame, Ted, that the front pipes with all the blue in and all of that lot are buried under the fairing, but I know it's there, and I've got progress pictures and video. So,
does the fairing lift off? Is it easy enough to get?
I'm going to go back in and magnetise one of the side panels, Ted. With the
I love that yellow.
Little micro magnets, and just use them to. Just pop one of the side panels off so people can see it. But fun build.
That is a beautiful, deep, luscious yellow. I do like that.
Absolutely. Do you know do you know what yellow that is? Believe it or not.
Is it Avalanche Sunset?
No.
No.
That is Tamiya yellow sprayed over pink primer.
Oh. That would give it some extra zing, wouldn't it?
It just gave me that almost orangey, yellow, if that makes sense. A bit like when you put Cassandra over it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, you can see in the shadow here, it's not just darker yellow, it's got a red to it because it's got the pink
absolutely.
underneath.
And it just gives you that transition with light and shade and all. It just gives me the colour I wanted. So that's how I achieved that. I have been asked by people that have used other paint manufacturers' equivalents of this paint, and they're like, how did you get yours to come out like that? So I just said, well, it's over pink primer.
That's the thing, folks. Experiment with your primer colours because they can make a big difference.
Absolutely. It's like my Ducati red. I do that over yellow. I spray pink primer, yellow over the pink, and then I put red over the top of the yellow, and it just gives you that Ducati lipstick red.
And the thing is, of course, you have a natural affinity for the yellow because you are an orc and you would be evil sons. Not evil sons. Bad moons. If
Bad
you're an
moons,
orc, so,
yeah, absolutely. But
Bad
so that was
moons.
bike number 2.
Bike number 2. Next up, we have bike number 3.
This is Valentino's stepbrother.
Yeah, Tamiya Ducati Panigale. I couldn't quite read it there. What is it? 1199S or
1199S, yes, and this is the Grazie Valet.
Yeah.
When Valentino retired, his stepbrother rode a bike liveried up in the race with that on it, and the road version, the Panigale, is done as that. So yeah,
I like the fact you can see them getting more and more modern throughout the 3 of them.
yeah. Well, you've gone from tubular steel frames with Grazianos to twin spar aluminium to carbon fibre frame. So yeah.
So,
or titanium box, whichever way you want to go. So yeah, but yeah,
like
thoroughly
that.
enjoyed their bikes. They was great fun to do, and
there's that inside. There we are.
no detail upsets were required. I did all of that just with paint. No additional fork sets with brass tubing. I just recreated the brass myself by using sparkling silver and, to me, a clear yellow.
Clear yellow. A good old trick, that.
It gives you that slight brass look. Subtle. So, yeah, great fun to do, they were, mate. And obviously 2K, they are a bit shiny.
Yeah, but they look fantastic there.
Yeah.
Lovely work, buddy.
Thank you.
Cool.
Lovely work. And, of course, they were presented as a trio.
Yeah, I did them on my little polystyrene diode base that, yeah. I might have got carried away with the personalisation of Fester's workshop there, but hey, why not?
I think you might have done, a little bit.
You know.
But they look fantastic when they're
But if you
all put
look
together.
closely at the cabinets, you'll see sprue there from eModels, and all our channel logos are on them cabinets. Chris's is on there, Ted's is on there, yours is on there. So yeah,
I remember by Meg. There's a is that a Snap-on Tools or something? Jenny Power,
yeah,
or something?
Snap-on Tools, yeah. But,
Snap-on Tools.
further along, you'll just pick out sprue. In the next few pictures, you'll see eModels' sprue shows up on the door. There he is.
There you go.
And then
There he is, in the
underneath, you've got
background.
Skipper Ted, you've got yours,
Skipper
and then Gross Models just to the right. So yeah.
We used to have a regular Snap-on Tools guy that came to us when we were doing detailing. Well, there's your little.
Oh yeah, as an
and
apprentice, yeah, he should go out and raid the van every month.
Yeah, well, he used to hate the fact that we kept calling him Strap-on Tools.
Yeah.
Next up, that's beautiful work there, Fester.
Thank you.
Beautiful work. Lee Barrett is next. He says, work in progress, 130th Italeri, Sherman E8 started on the weathering.
Oh, nice one. Look at that.
Yeah, very nice.
I like what he's done there with the star on the side of the turret there, where he's just started picking at it, and it's like, liking
Little
that.
dings and divots. And I like the weathering is like on that tiger. It's enough to make it look mucky, but not with big dots of earth. And it just
Yeah,
it's not just a flat green colour now. It's like smeary and streaky and
exactly.
bits and bobs and,
It's been through puddles, it's been washed, it's been cleaned, it's been rained on, and yeah.
paddles and muscles alive.
Absolutely.
Very nice work there, Lee. Very, very nice. What's next? Ooh. Here we go, Ted. Done my Airfix 172nd Torbo. Aircraft depicted was flown by Flight Officer Maurice Exton, DFC, number 144 Squadron, RAF Banff, Aberdeenshire, 1944. Humbrol and Viejo paints. Painted by hand.
Paints
Ooh, that's a lovely looking plane.
Viejo.
Yeah, it's a little stubby thing. I like a little stubby face.
It looks like it's been built too short. It's a real.
Yeah.
It looks like they started at the back, and by this point they went, let's just make it a chibi plane. There you go.
Yeah, they
It
run
looks
out of
like they just
metal
thrown
once
it
they
into
got
a brick
halfway
wall.
along, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like, when you get them like 60s custom car where they cut it in half and take like 2/3 of the middle out and just put the back of the front
It's one of
together.
those planes from the A-Team where they've flown it into a mountain.
One factory did the front, one did the back. They got it delivered and I went, who did we get to make the middle bit? It hasn't turned up yet. Ah.
Yeah, we've got 2 bits. Half of it's Lancaster and half of it's a smart car. Well, it will make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this Plodge. It's just called Plodge to me now. That.
I do like that. It's quirky,
it's
isn't
lovely.
it?
Yeah. It's very, very nicely done. Ooh, nice bit of dirty bottom. We like a nice dirty bottom in this group.
Oh yeah, I like
Don't
the
we, fella?
exhaust staining from the engines there as well. All the burnt
We
oil
do
and
enjoy looking at
detritus.
your undercarriage.
I saw a nice post. Steady now. I saw a nice post in comments the other day. Somebody was asking about, I think they were doing Super Fortress or something like that. It
Yeah.
might be on here. And they're saying, I think I might have overdone the staining on the, across the top of the wings behind the engines.
Mhm.
And everybody in the comments proceeded to show actual photographs of actual Super Fortresses,
Mhm.
which looked 100 times more filthy and dirty and battered.
Yeah.
And they were saying, don't worry, you've not even started on the weathering. It looks
Yeah.
fantastic. And I like that, helping out each other. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what the community should be there, mate.
Now, Des O'Connor is in the house, apparently.
Why do I want to sing? Yeah. No. Don't do it, Cole. Don't do it. Yeah.
He's switched out his little roll neck sweater thing, his red roll neck sweater, and his camel hair coloured big jacket, and he's now got. I'll just kill that joke now. He's just started his Panther G.
Look at that.
In
Yeah, I
the
like
spray
that.
boot. in the spray boot. That's good.
Really nice soft effect on that camo
good
as well. I
airbrush
like
work,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah. And this is the point at which, as well, when you see it like this with no wheels or running gear, this is the point at which Festa starts thinking about like rocket engines or floats,
Yeah,
or
that
3 other
is
tanks
the-
stuck underneath it.
Yeah, that is the
Foils.
nacelles and everything. Go, yeah.
Because you see that curve there in the mudguardy bits.
Mm.
To me, that suggests it's moving across water.
Yeah.
It needs floats and a big
Yeah, big pontoons and all outriggers. And,
You're a big pontoon.
I like being pontoon, mate. I'm made of pontoons. I'm also mightily impressed with how clean the size of that airbrush filter are. Those spray booth filter are.
Yeah, that is right. He's
That's
got a nice
you.
colour gradient from blue to brown.
That
I mean,
is,
go back to
mate.
blue.
It is, yeah.
He's managed to make his filter a Photoshop film.
Yeah, I think he's done very well there with the blending and the texturing.
I've got lots of pictures with the blue to brown background. It looks exactly like that.
But no,
Yeah, very nice work. And of course, you have to give him points because he's done the one thing that so many people forget to do, which is line the turret up straight and then paint your camouflage.
absolutely.
How many times have you seen people not do that? And it looks
I've
really
seen
weird.
people paint the hull and not have the turret on, and then they're struggling then to recreate the soft camo up the turret.
Yes. Oh, I forgot that bit.
See, I'm lucky I freehand me camo. I don't mask it off or use putties or anything. I just sit and freehand it. But yeah, I like that. I like what he's done there. It's nice and soft and subtle. Subtle. Yes, I said that.
Now, I can see just by looking at this, he's got the same spray boo that we've all got.
Yeah.
That generic. Anyway, I think we've all got the same spray airbrush
yeah.
holder,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking up at mine now. I've even got the Tamiya stand and the turntable, mate. I had to look twice. I thought it was my own spray setup,
I've
to
got
be
that.
honest with
I've
you.
got the same turntable.
That's too clean to be yours.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm going to take a hazard to guess and guess he's probably also, like most of us, got an AS186 air spray booter compressor as well.
Yes. I've got the 196, haven't I? I've got the twin pot because I had to strip it down. But this was my first order when I got back into the hobby, eModels. I got the turntable, the stand, the pot, the lot, and takes me back.
Right, now here's
Right,
one
I'm going to
first.
call it a night there, guys. So,
All right, buddy.
All right,
I shall
mate.
see you next time.
Thanks for
Take
coming
care,
in,
Chris.
Big
No
hugs to
problem.
you and
Thank you
Jem
all
and
for
everybody.
watching.
Bye-bye,
Yeah,
mate.
all the hugs return to everybody in chat as well. So I'll see you all soon.
Yeah.
Take care,
Thanks for
mate.
joining.
Take
Yeah,
care,
thanks for
mate.
joining us, Chris.
Yeah, bye all.
Catch you next week.
Right, here's one for Festa. He says, Des again, he says, I'm very happy with this build.
So he should be, mate. This is the Suzuki GSX-R from Team Suzuki X-Star for the MotoGP, and that is a stunning build, mate.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Those that know, I built one of these for eModels, and it is that kit, and yeah, he's done a stunning job on there, mate. Because the decals on there are multi-part
Oh, really?
To get the livery and the Suzuki lined up, because you've got every panel there is a compound curve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it is a proper decal whisperer's dream. I mean, I was proper tongue out, brushing the corner of my mouth, and yeah.
I'm going to guess this bit here is masking and not two separate parts. You have to mask the blue and the silver
Oh,
separately.
yeah, got to mask that off, yeah.
Yeah, because that's a compound curve, isn't it?
Yeah. But as you can see, all of them panels, the Suz and the Uki, they're two different decal sets, but you've got to conform that to all the slots, cuts, and everything in the fairings and the seat unit. And
line it up so that at the right angle it all lines up nicely.
And then you have it at a distance to make sure it reads correctly and one isn't slightly higher than the other. I use a trick on mine. I screw the fairing and the seat unit and the tank to the frame. And then I run very thin to me a tape along so that I sit the bottom of all the letters on the tape. Use it almost as a guide tape. Do you remember back in your days of detailing where you used to use guide tape if you had two-tone paint job to blend, a bit like that. So, and it keeps that
Very, very
writing
nice
all
work.
lined up. So, yeah. But, yeah, stunning work, mate. Beautiful, Des.
Well done. I
Should
think
be
there's a
proud
picture
of
of
that.
some shelves here. There was a picture of some shelves. Did I miss it? Oh, no, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Look at
John
that.
Lees puts a picture of his shelf.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, road trip to John's, Charlie. Yeah. You distract
got
him, I'll bag it up.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. We'll do a few more because it's just come 10 o'clock. So how much should we go for a bit longer?
It's up to you guys. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Give it.
You'll like this one, Festa. Phil Bolton. Just finished this one. An Italian Lancia armoured car in Ethiopia, 1938. Courtesy of Copper State Models.
Yeah, but I don't look nothing like that.
Yours doesn't look anything like that.
I've probably gone for it.
Is this the one that we saw in the What's in Store a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
we were
yes,
discussing
yes.
I
I got this one, Festa, for his birthday.
It's been kit bashed and grafted, and I've grafted a tiger turret on there, Ted. I got carried away, mate.
right.
Yeah, that's not all you've grafted on it, though, is it, Festa?
And it's got a set of tank tracks on the front as well. Or half tracks. Or quarter tracks, actually, because,
It's got a quarter set of half-track tracks from a half-track of a completely different scale. I love it.
No, it's just bad, isn't it? It's got triple wheels on the rear, and but I like what he's done here with the dust and deposits going up from the bottom there. But he's also got it in such a way where the build up is heavy at the base, and then it filters out as it's just flicked up the side. And I like how he's done that. That
Like
is
on the engine hood there, it's just at the bottom of it and faded up.
I mean, when you look where that door is open, where the step is, you've got like harder deposits around where it should be. Then it just blends up. It's really beautifully done, that.
Yeah, I mean, when I did that little armoured car for eModels, the little Sparwagen, the one I did, the little radio car.
Yeah, little star car
And that was
thing,
it was a quick weekend. I had to do it in a weekend. So it was like paint it German grey, spray it German grey, and then just spray the Tamiya buff on the bottom. And that's what I call Tamiya weathering. And
absolutely,
that subtle weathering can work really well.
Oh yeah, it's a bit like cars with the Tamiya smoke round them, around the base, just to give it a little bit of road dirt effect. It's sometimes that's all you need to do.
Yeah, I don't know what these markings mean.
The bobbins has just commented, and it is lovely weathering.
It's beautifully done, Ted. It really is. It's. I take my hat off to people that can do this. I'm trying to learn it, but
if you put that picture in black and white, and
look like
a
a
little
real
bit
thing,
more depth
wouldn't
of
it?
focus to the background, you wouldn't know it was a model.
Exactly.
A bit more blur on the background, black and white, you'd think it was real. That's amazing. Awesome work, Phil. Very, very nice. I love how it's a Lancia, but on yours it's a German something or other.
Yeah,
It obviously got around a bit between the Axis forces, didn't it?
absolutely. Yeah.
Now, TACOM late production Command Tiger from Leonard Brandwood. Another fun little build. Only thing I replaced was I used full tracks. Ooh, 135.
Oh, look at that.
Look at them
Bit
tracks.
of Zimmer, a bit of Zimmerit on it and all. Have you a bit of that?
Yeah, those tracks just have that weight. I didn't realise the tracks stuck out that far.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a weird design.
Weight. Yeah. The weight that you don't get from plastic tracks.
Absolutely. But I'm looking at the wheels, just the camo on the wheels and the way it's done. It's just like, it's beautiful. Like that.
It almost like hurts your eyes to look at the Zimmerit textures. It's like whoop.
Yeah. Gets your attention, doesn't it?
He's got a bit of a wash in there to get the
It'd
contrast.
be interesting to
It's very
know
nice.
how we did the Zimmerman. Whether
Yeah.
Yeah, is it kit Zimmerit or did you do the Zimmerit yourself, Leonard? Do let us know.
Yeah. I tend to use a bit of Umbro liquid poly and I mix a bit of Umbro putty with it. And almost like a paste, a bit thicker to mist the surface up. And I have an off-cut of styrene that I cut jaw teeth in, a bit like a saw head. And I'll blob it on the side of the model, and then I just drag the teeth across it and give it a little bit of waviness here and there, and it just works a treat.
Have you seen this aerial, this antenna? Have you seen that antenna?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is mint.
I wonder if he's done the take a filament off your broom technique for his antennas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, H hasn't noticed how sparse her yard broom's beginning to look. But,
Yeah. Look at all the tools and stuff. Look
Yeah.
at the wood on the axe. That's incredible.
Beautifully
Rusty head on the
painted,
axe.
isn't it?
Yeah. He's got the little bits of tools and stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm just taken by the axe.
Yeah. That alone, you know, how that's been done. It's just, yeah. Yeah. Track links on the side there. Yeah. Look at that.
I can't tell if that's kit Zimmerit or handmade. It's exquisite if it's handmade.
Beautiful if it is, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
The axe, look at it with your eyes. It's amazing. I love
I
it.
know.
yeah, it's good how we got the hull number to sit into the grooves.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Zimmerman.
Yeah, exactly that.
must have
How
been
that's
like that.
conformed, yeah.
That must have been like a
Yeah,
couple of days of
15
swearing
pots
and
of
pushing.
microsol in there, mate.
Oh god, yeah, and very very smooth cocktail sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think we'll do one more. See what the next one is. Oh, it's a workbench. Sophie Willis. Sophie loves RC. I'm having one of those mornings, so I decided to rearrange my table. The left side is for prep and painting, and the right side is for building. And this time,
Now that is profesh.
yeah.
Wow.
Just a shame now, Soph.
Yeah,
Yeah, but cup of tea.
yeah.
But now you're doing plastic kits. You just have to keep that picture as a reference because that's
Yeah.
too well organised. That's too
You've-
well
At
organised.
least you've taken a photograph to remember what your bench could look like.
yeah.
Yeah,
This is the board where you put all the instruction sets and blueprints.
Yeah.
And of course, one thing she's got on her bench that we don't have is plushies.
Yeah.
Our benches need more plushies, I think.
Yeah, we are a bit light like that, ain't we? I've got different little keepsake skulls lying around everywhere and reapers, but yeah.
I think everybody will benefit from some plushies on there.
I've got my little hamster that Jackie made me hanging up just to the left.
That's true. I've got
yeah.
my squishy that Jackie made me as well.
Yeah. With its little pork
Squishy
pie
on
out on.
bench.
It's so cute. You know I'm talking about you, don't you?
So this is what we like. This is what will become. Oh, I've moved away from it. This is what will become 3.5 inches square of workable area.
She'll get to the point where all she can put on there is the glue gun.
This is the important bit of the whole picture. That and a cup
Muffin.
of tea. Chocolate muffin.
Oh,
of tea.
yeah.
All the rest is just dressing.
Yeah. Definitely.
there is one thing missing from that bench. God
Go on.
hands.
Yeah.
God hand, yeah. Yeah. Need some God hand tools. Well said. She's got plastic
but-
forks and spoons.
Yeah, but never mind. They'll come.
Always come in great for
They'll-
greebles.
Absolutely.
What did I make up a plastic fork thing? I made something out of some plastic fork ties. I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, I've
Rebuilt.
grafted one at the end of a digger to make bigger teeth.
Yeah, I did something with a tie. I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I've also got one on the Insane Blade.
Oh, I made. It was on the Bluey car. I used it to make little levers on the inside of the doors.
That was it.
Little
You
armrests.
just said the word there, didn't you?
What Bluey car?
Yeah.
Did I say Bluey out loud?
Yeah, Bluey
Bit
builds.
dimmy.
There's another one coming.
Have you seen the push pins all nicely leaned up by colour?
I know.
But my OCD's twinging because there's one extra red one. I don't like that.
Yeah, I've had to have put that in a drawer, see? Because,
Yeah, that would have had to go in a drawer all by itself with nothing else.
Yeah, it would have come out if I'd pinged another one, but yeah.
Yeah. All the things that we've got on our benches, batteries, paints.
I bet them paints are arranged by code number.
Let's have a look. Let's zoom in. Oh, it's already zoomed in. Yeah, you're probably right. Now, I do notice that Us being, oh, look at these little plushies. They're so cute.
They're cute, aren't they?
Us being blokes, we have a spray can of that hairspray.
Yeah, what, the
What's it called?
Bristow's?
Bristow's hairspray.
Bristow's Gold, yeah.
Yeah, Bristow's Gold. Sophie has a thing of air freshener.
Yeah, my missus is getting me one of those Evolution plug-in things to come in here.
Oh, yeah. That's nothing to do with the workbench, though, is it, Fester?
No, she's because I forget to put my respirator on sometimes when I'm doing my lacquers, and obviously the smell of 3D print resin. She's like, "Yeah, there's a whiff in there." She said, "I said I'm 3D printed. It could be the resin," and she was like, "Oh yeah." She said, "I'll get you a Glade or other Evolution plug-in. Should that'll help you?"
I think it's probably also all the parping at the bench that you do.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
I could do one of those as well.
Yeah, that would be a 200mm fan underneath the chair, mate. You know,
that'd be just an extraction system on the hood, on the ceiling.
Yeah, big tumble dryer hose going out the door and 15 ton of charcoal in the ground. Yeah.
Somebody walks past those hoses just coming out the walls.
Yeah, hose.
Non-repose. Right, I think we'll call it there on Sophie's post because it's coming up to 10:15.
Oh yeah, it's a school night for Tedwood, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
it is.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't have school nights anymore.
No, he's a lady of leisure now.
Oh, you're like us two. You're a lady of the night, a lady of leisure.
Lady of leisure, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
I've got to go and feed Mama Wolf and feed and water her. Yeah, but thank you everyone who's contributed. Thank you for showing your awesome work and benches and stuff. We'll do another gallery show. We might not end up carrying on from exactly there because we'll forget where we got up to, but
absolutely,
we'll do our best. But as you can see, just very quickly, there's loads more stuff in there. Do go and have a look if you're not a member of the group already.
Yeah, before we go, can we just nip to the most recent pictures that have been put on?
I can have a look. I can do a refresh.
We've got a picture of the interceptor. There we go on the right hand side.
Is that it?
No.
Nope.
Oh, I see what you mean. On the right hand side.
Yes, there it is.
Recent media. We've got the 3D print on the right hand side. I'm pointing to my screen. There we go.
Yeah, no, I was trying to find the post, but Facebook does this thing where it
just click view post, mate, and it should bring it up. There you go.
Yeah, it did, but it didn't show it. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, right.
Nice one.
The detail on that.
That is severe bit of detail there, Geese.
It is one of the weirdest looking vehicles in any science fiction, though. It's got that big dodgy missile on the front. Bulbous nose.
But we all remember it, don't we? We all remember UFO. And was that the one where the women had the purple hairdo?
Yeah.
And the foil dress, yeah.
And it's got like the land speeder grill on the front, very 1956.
Because we all remember it for the spacecraft, don't we? Of course.
Yeah, we remember. That's the only thing we remember about it. Not like.
Of course it is. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the girls in the mini skirts, folks.
And going back to the subject of left-hand cars, in the series they drove on the right-hand side, didn't they?
Absolutely. But it's like, we've got one missile each. How big do you want it made? It's like,
Oh, look at the detail on that. Paint job.
That is stunning. That's a really beautiful print as well.
And the car that Straker used to drive around in, very nicely done. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like they made a real one Sierra.
Yeah, they made that fake car shell for it. Somebody actually found that it was mouldering away in someone's backyard.
Really?
And they tried to buy it from them, but they refused. And it's just rusting away, and all the fiberglass is coming apart. And it's like, it's there. And I said, I can afford to buy it off them.
Yeah, what a shame. Yeah.
But the guy was like, no, I'm not selling it.
Oh, what a shame. It's history, isn't it? Don't let it rot.
Do a Google search for it, and if people are interested, they'll find it. And it's just like, it's such a horrible story because the guy's just like, I don't want to sell it.
Oh, that's cruel because it's denying future generations a chance to see it. Because
it was a great looking car, Straker's car.
Yeah, you know.
Awesome work, Phil. Thank you for posting
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Right. So I shall stop sharing that. There we go.
Happy days.
Thank you to everyone who did that. We've got to do a quick winner, haven't we? Oh, that's a point.
Oh, have we?
I'll do this really quickly, and I'll pull the winner for the stuff. If you remember, we have the magical bucket of stuff that we don't know what's in the bucket. It could be a kit, could be brushes, paints, it could be photo etch, it could be anything. We will pull a winner, and then James will randomly pull an object from the bucket of happiness and you'll get it in the post. So if you haven't yet put a comment on show 293 here, then you're a bit out of luck. There was only 3 comments last time I checked.
Yeah, Crystal then comes in and says, "Are you doing the giveaway? What, you mean the one we're loading now?"
Yeah, you mean this one that I'm doing now. So, that's the address for that video. Filter duplicate replies. Winners 1. 6 plus 5, Ted.
Yeah, you do realise you're not actually presenting your screen, mate. You do realise that.
Oh, no, I'm not. Hang on, that's because I finished it, didn't I? Let me go back and do that again then.
5 and 6.
There we go.
I can add you to the stage now. There you go.
Oh.
No. Did you get the answer?
There we go. What was the answer, Ted?
12.
12. That'll be 11 then, will it?
12 minus 1.
111 to 12.
111 to 12. So there we go. So that's the address. Let's get the comments. We have now 11. So we've got some more.
Dun,
So
dun,
let's get
dun,
this
dun, dun,
whizzed
dun,
through.
dun.
3, 2, 1. Izzy
Go.
Wizzy, let's get busy. Hap power this away, hap power that way. Sprue glue.
There you
Everyone
go, David. You've won something. He'll now go, "I never win anything, you know."
Never enough in me. He says, nice to see we're all here for a giveaway. Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go, David.
Well done, buddy. So make sure you send an email to the address at the top of the screen, ted@emodels.co.uk.
There you go.
Put in that you're the mystery bucket winner, and we'll forward that on to James, and he'll send something. And make sure you post up in the group what you get, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't know what you get.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my God, he says. Yeah.
Yeah, the winner last time, I forgot who it was.
Phil East.
Yeah, but he did post it in the group. So what
Yes, I just remember that now, and it's like a plane, isn't it, or something?
Absolutely.
I'll scroll very quickly if I can find it, but he won a nice little plane kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's going to do us, though. We'll find it next time.
Yeah. Happy days, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't find it now. We'll be here all night. Yeah, do you want to do your wrap-up, Ted?
Sorry, what?
Seamless segue there.
He's had a nice quiet night tonight, Ted, hasn't he?
He's done well, mate. He's been working on his Titanic, didn't he? Bless him.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. I don't want to. Yeah, look.
Oh no, my eyes.
Don't look cold.
A
Don't look.
little bit of photo etch. It's a bit more on the Titanic. These 2 bits are still going to be glued on there, but maybe we'll wait till next time and do that.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Yeah. As I say, I don't want to embarrass myself by using super glue live on air.
Yeah, probably best.
Yeah,
you don't
I've
do
made
Ted.
that mistake on a frolic when I glued the whole side of my arm to the bench because someone who was on there with me, Fox won't be dropped in it, may have just sat there mocking me.
Why is it so dark under this bus?
I know, but yeah.
Smelly and noisy under this bus.
You're not alone, Ted.
Hey, I embarrass myself super gluing not even on air, so.
I know. Rightio, folks, then I'll wrap up then.
Yeah.
Ted's gone back and gluing.
There's only 4 more of them to do, but I can stretch that out for another 8 weeks or something like that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, it's time we were all in bed because it's 7. It's 17 minutes past 10, and it's dark now at 8 o'clock, isn't it?
I know, it's depressing.
It is, mate. It is.
Yeah. The summer has gone. Not whether you ever had one. And winter draws upon us. But
Certainly does.
we shall call it a night because it's time to go and wrap up and go to bed and get cocoa, things like that. And Fox has got his coffee.
Tea.
So there we go. So right,
Stay at that cup.
What did I say? Yeah, it's good night from me, and it's good night from these. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. And we'll be back doing something else.
Happy
next
days.
time, we hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and Fox will be back Wednesday for our Wednesday at the bench on this channel for eModels, so we'll see you then. And then I'll be back next Monday doing some more work on the big 1/16 scale Sherman for eModels, folks.
Yes.
And keep watching because you never know when I'll drop in.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Random Ted streams.
yeah.
Exactly.
Right, good night, everybody. Yeah, go and tell your telly off, put some bread in the toaster and make a coffee and
Yep.
enjoy your evening.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Adios,
Thanks for
amigos.
joining us. Bye.